Peace and blessings. I'm Angela Elizabeth with Goddess Body Incorporated, and we're going to go into the Healthy Yoni extract and the womb detox extract. So they're very similar but slightly different. First, we have the Healthy Yoni. So Healthy Yoni is actually one of 4 products that is available in our Goddess Body Cleanse 28-day women's detox system, but it's also sold alone. And it's sold alone because it can also be used as an overall women's holistic health supplement, something you take daily just for overall women's health, because it helps to balance the hormones. It helps to bring into unison the entire feminine channel, meaning the womb, the uterus, the ovaries, and the vagina. So basically, if you have any issues in those areas, like if you have really bad cramps, this is going to help to alleviate it. If you have unstable cycles or cycles where they are unaccountable or it's hard to account for them monthly, this will help you to be more regular. So basically, if there's irregularity, this will help you to be more regular. And ultimately, if you're not taking it every day, even if you go about taking it a week before your cycle, it'll help your cycle phenomenally. Also, for women going into menopause, this will help to balance your hormones, which will also take off of those symptoms of premenopausal symptoms that throw your hormones out of whack, make you feel like you're going crazy. That's because your hormones are shifting, and this helps to stabilize them. So Healthy Yoni is really good for all things womb health and just healthy women's health longevity. So we have Healthy Yoni available in extract form, and extract form is really simple. So what you do, all our extracts are glycerites, meaning that the base is organic vegetable glycerin and not alcohol. So you can put it directly under your tongue and bypass the digestive system, and it'll go straight to the bloodstream and start working immediately. So you want to shake it up because it is infused with quite a few herbs for women's health. The king of women's health is red raspberries in there. We got red clover that helps the feminine system, and a host of other herbs for feminine health. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill up your dropper. You're going to take anywhere from 10 to 20 drops. Not 10 to 20 dropper fulls, because then you're going to run out of product. That's going to be way too much. But 10 to 20 literal drops, right? So, but if you fill up the dropper at least halfway, that's about 20 drops. And you're going to put it sublingually under the tongue.
Do that part one more time.
Oh.
You can say it as well. The door.
Okay.
You can start at 10 to 20 drops. That's
Okay. So you're going to do it sublingually.
You say it, stop kidding.
So you're going to take it sublingually, 10 to 20 drops under the tongue. All right? That's delicious. It's very yummy. Vegetable glycerin is sweet by nature. And so you just let it sit there. Don't start talking like I am, but you're going to let it sit there for about 10 seconds, then swallow. Voila, the magic is starting. So that's how you take the Healthy Yoni. And with extracts, you definitely want them to build up in your system. So the more consistently you take it, the better, the more effective. The Healthy Yoni Herbal Blend is the exact same ingredients, except for it's the dry herb. So it's the herbal tea version. So you could take it as a herbal tea for the same effects, but no, the extract is more potent. It takes 28 days just to make one bottle. We leave it for an entire lunar cycle for anywhere from 2 weeks to 28 days. So it's an entire lunar cycle. So it's a lot more potent, and it takes a lot less to have the same effect. But some women are more comfortable with teas. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel better. And that nice warming sensation in the tummy, especially during your cycle. It does a lot for our mental emotional health. So you can take the tea version. This version also can be used in your Yoni steams, ladies. So you can not only drink this, but if you have a steam or if you have our Goddess Yoni Spa, you can use this. All you do, the instructions for brewing for a tea versus brewing for the steam are all on the back of the bag. So basically for the steam, you're going to use about 7 teaspoons, whereas if you're drinking it, you're only going to use 1 teaspoon. So you use about 7 teaspoons, you boil it, same way you would boil a tea, and then you're going to put that in a crock pot or some type of pot and do your Yoni steam. So we have a whole nother explanation of the Goddess Yoni Spa and how that works, where we can get into that a little more if you're interested. So those are the two versions of the Healthy Yoni. Now, something very similar to Healthy Yoni that we carry is the womb detox. Womb detox extract. Again, it's extract form. The only difference between these two are 3 herbs. One of them being in the womb detox is the activated charcoal. Another one is turmeric. And we have other feminine herbs that are similar to the Healthy Yoni, but in a stronger form, in a more exalted form, higher milligram dosage than that's in Healthy Yoni. And that's because womb detox is more so for women dealing specifically with womb health issues, not, general pain relief from cycle, but actually like cysts, fibroids, endometriosis, miscarriages, infertility, things of that nature. So if you are dealing with any of those types of womb health issues, you want to take womb detox. But before, we highly recommend, yes, you can take womb detox. Yes, it will help. Will you birth fibroids by taking womb detox alone? It is not likely, ladies. It is not likely that you're going to heal from years of endometriosis or anything like that just by taking this alone. It will help with the side effects of it tremendously, because activated charcoal is a natural detoxificant and it pulls out heavy metal toxins, which you find a lot of that's stored in the womb, that builds up, that causes these issues, and also helps to balance the hormones, which is also known to cause those issues based on our diet and our negative emotions and trauma and stress that we store in the area. So womb detox helps to detox the womb in that sense. However, it is not strong enough alone to rid those issues. We highly, highly recommend that you take our 28-day Goddess Body Cleanse before starting a womb detox regimen. And that's because your body is not segmented. Everything is holistic. And to clear out your entire body with a feminine-based cleanse is going to exalt the performance of the womb detox extract. So I highly recommend, if you're serious about healing, if you're serious about releasing those negative diseases that are in your body, if you're tired of dealing with them, if you're tired with the pain and the frustration, I highly recommend you take the 28-day Goddess Body Cleanse, commit to 28 days of releasing and healing, and then take on the womb detox. It will have very, very, very good effects. All these herbs that I use and the formulas that I create are based off of my experience with them, because I too at one point suffered from these issues. I used to suffer with cramps and excessive PMS to the point where I couldn't attend school. It was so bad, I would go through like a bottle of Advil within the week of my cycle. Now, I don't really take Advil at all. It had to be something excruciating type of pain for me to take those type of pills. And so my experience came from just the learning of African holistic health from Dr. Layla Africa, God bless his soul, and implementing those herbs, implementing that lifestyle change that helped to bring about that level of healing. And I'm still constantly healing and releasing due to trauma, due to stress, due to anxiety, due to these other things that I had pent up inside of me, and this helps. But I no longer suffer from those really negative, frustrating type of menses. I no longer suffer from what was spoken to be infertility. I do have children. I have 4 babies. And so all of those things I was dealing with, from Bartholin's cysts and cysts that kept on growing and growing, and they cut it out and do all these things and they kept coming back, are actually a testament from these plants that I've used and the lifestyle change that I took under. So ladies, especially if you're dealing with womb health issues, you really want to take control of your health. Take control of what you're putting into your body, and these products can help, and ultimately a lifestyle change will be necessary, because you don't want to continue to throw off your hormones by your diet. The standard American SAD diet, unfortunately, plays a major role in women's health issues and the toxicity from the food, and ultimately your mental toxicity too. So you want to, be able, if you have to talk to somebody, if you have to get therapy, if you have to go through therapeutic channels where you're writing and releasing, or maybe going into meditation and doing practices like yoga that help to bring in more oxygen into the body. It's a very holistic approach, and it will work. And so, but more focus on the diet in of itself, because that's usually the grounding mechanism for these diseases. You're gonna want to change that, and the 28-day Goddess Body Cleanse will help with that. So that's the difference between the womb detox, the Healthy Yoni extract, and our herbal blend. So if you have any more questions, or you would like to find these blends and purchase them and use them in your life for your betterment, you can find us on Instagram at Goddess Body, or on our website at www.goddessbody.net.